Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. This is verse number 26 of Surah Baqarah. Yesterday we had finished till verse number 25. Let's get started. Inna Allah, indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La means not. La means not. Yastahi, this year will give the meaning of he. Is this word is ashamed. It has the meaning of ashamed. Ya is the root word here, meaning indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not he is ashamed, and that yadriba, ya means he, daraba means, daraba is actually meaning to hit. Dad Raba means to hit. To hit. But whenever daraba comes, this word comes with masala. It gives the meaning of explaining example, okay, or setting forth an example, sets forth or explains. Okay, so that he, daraba is coming with masala. So here the meaning will be he sets forth. That he sets forth masala, an example. Ma means what? Ba'udata, or of ba'uda means mosquito. That he sets forth an example of a mosquito. Fama, or then what? Fawqaha, above this. Ha goes to the mosquito. So this is feminine gender because of this ta marbuta. This we had already done, feminine gender and masculine gender in Arabic. Then whatever is above it, fawqa means above. Fawqa means above, and its opposite will be tahta. Yesterday we had learned this word tahta. Tahta means below. This ha is feminine gender. Then whatever is above it. Inna Allah. Let's see this. Inna Allah, indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not he is ashamed, that he sets forth an example of this ma. Here it will give the meaning of ba'udata, of a mosquito. Then whatever is above it. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that in Quran Majid, or Quran Majid, to make easy to understand, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not ashamed that even he can explain with an example of even tiny creature like mosquito, or fama fawqaha, then whatever is above it, means he can explain with an example of even more tinier creature like. So this is Allah is not Allah has no boundaries that he has to follow some rules or regulation. He can do whatever he wants. So he can give an example of even tiny creatures in Quran Majid or in the book of Allah. So this is here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. For amma, so as for, amma means as for means then, amma means as for. Then as for allazina, those who, amanu, they all. This amana, amanu. This is past tense. Amana, he one person believed. Amanu, they all people believed. Okay, this waw alif will give the meaning of they all. They all believed. This past tense series we had already done in Ruku first, I think. So you can go through that video. They all believed. Fayalamuna, fa and waw noon will give the meaning. Fa means then, Fa means then, ya and waw noon will give the meaning of they all. Alama is the root word here. Okay, ain, lam and mim. Ain, lam and mim is the root word, means to know. Then they all know annahu, that it is al-haq, the haq, the truth. This it goes to Quran Majid or the book of Allah or the words of Allah, that it is the truth. Min rabbihim, from their Rabb, Lord. From their Lord. Wa amma, and as for Amma, as for, and as for allazina, those who kafaru. Kafaru is again past tense. Kafara, he one person believed. Kafaru, kafara, he one person disbelieved. Kafaru, they all people disbelieved. And as for those who they all disbelieved, fayakuluna, so they, wow, ya and wow noon will give the meaning of they all. Qaul means they all say. So they all say. Maza, maza means what? Ma and maza, they both give the meaning of what? Ma and maza, they both give the meaning of what? There are conditions where ma will go in not, that I have gone through. Then they all say what? Arada. Arada means he intends. Who intends? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intends? Bihaza, with this. Masala. Example. Okay. See what the disbelievers, what they say. If a person don't want to believe anything, he will give all the excuses. He will give all the petty excuses not to believe in that book. So here the disbelievers are giving the excuse that Allah, if it is the book of Allah, then why Allah is giving the example of small or tiny creatures? So they want that if this is the book of Allah, then there should be examples of big examples and big parables, which is not easy to understand. So this way they want. Yudillu, he lets go astray. This here will give the meaning of he. Dalla means lets go astray. He lets go astray, be he, by it, by this example or by this book. Kasira, many. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that this book, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lets go astray. Dalla exactly gives the meaning of misleading, but Allah never misleads anyone. So Allah, he lets go astray by it many. Vayahdi, and he guides by it, by this book. Kasira, many. Vama, and ma means not, and not. Yudillu, he lets go astray, be he, by it, except this ma is going in not because of illa, and not he lets go astray by it, by this book, except al-fasiq. Al means the, fasiqeen means those people who are defiantly disobedient, or those people who are transgressors. Okay, transgressors or defiantly disobedient. Means they don't even want to understand anything, they don't even want to believe ever. So these people are called as fasik or defiantly disobedient peoples. Okay, indeed Allah, so let's revise this verse again. Indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not he is ashamed that he sets forth an example of a mosquito, then whatever is above it. Then as for those who they all believed, then they all know that it is the truth from their Lord. This who refers to Quran Majid. And as for those who they all disbelieved, then they all say, what intends Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by this example? Okay, Yudillu, he lets go astray by it many. He, this here, he refers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He lets go astray by it many, and he guides by it many. Wa amma, and not he lets go astray by it, except those who are defiantly disobedient people. So this was the verse number 26. We had finished. Wa akhiru dawana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin. If you don't get anything or any grammar, then you just ask me in the comment box. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.